Okay, so it seems like you've gone through a phase where you've learned a lot of important lessons. You've gone through a lot of problems. There's a rainbow over there, so coming through the clouds. So you've gone through a lot of problems, and you are now emerging having learned a lot of lessons. You've got that little frog with a crown on his head, so it seems like you've got a new respect for the things that you do, and you have got you're walking around with a lot more confidence. It seems you've made a new beginning as well. There might be a new relationship that you're starting over here, and it seems to be a much more stable place that you are at. You're also dealing with a lot of past anger and depression and disappointment. You can see this person is still looking to the past, and so you might be thinking about the past and trying to deal with it, and you're still very angry and disappointed about what happened. So you were dealing with an old flame, it seems, and you were trying to find some peace and harmony with this particular person. Maybe this was the person that has come, you might have been dealing with that old flame in an old relationship, or this could be somebody that has emerged recently from the past, and, you're trying to, find some peace and harmony with that particular person. Now, going into the future, you've got a strong sexual attraction, so maybe this is a new relationship. So this old flame might have been an old relationship that you've had. So the strong sexual attraction coming in for you soon with somebody new, and this might be the person that you're having a new beginning with. And this might end up becoming the true love of your life. So this might be a relationship that starts off as a sexual attraction, but then ends up as being a committed long-term love relationship. So that's the energies for those 2 weeks. So I'm using the Romantic Tarot for the main read. I have shuffled this deck. Now you are very, very focused on your career and advancing your career. You've got this King of Pentacles over here, which is actually your card. So you have been focused on the money, focused on your work. Maybe you've gotten a promotion, you're in some kind of leadership position. This could also be that, you might be even interested in somebody else who is very, very established, who is very, very high up on the career ladder. So this could be the energy of your energy, or this could be somebody that you're dealing with. It's more likely your energy because it is the King of Pentacles. So this is about being really focused on your work and really not having time, spending a lot of time with yourself and your work, not really having time for anybody else. You're really, that's where your mind is at, about making money or advancing your career. You've got the Star card over here, which is you trying to find direction in your life. So you've got the compass over there. You want a relationship to come in, or maybe you're trying to pursue that relationship and you want it to move in a certain direction, and you're hoping that it takes you where you want it to. So you are hoping for some career advancement, or so that it brings in whatever you've been looking for, which is stability, and it allows you. You want you and this person to be able to work well together and give you some direction in your life. So that's what you're looking for. But you've been focusing a lot on work. You've got that Seven of Pentacles, putting all your effort and energy into your work, investing your time and energy into work rather than investing your time and energy into a relationship. You're really not thinking about a relationship. You're really rushing around a lot, and you're trying to focus more on your career. It seems like that's where your time is being spent. Now, in the past, it seems like you were in a relationship and it didn't work out too well. You may have thought this particular person was a soulmate because you got that Two of Cups card over here, but it seems like everything broke down, fell apart. Both of you were living separate lives. Maybe you all were not upfront with each other. You all didn't really tell each other exactly what you wanted out of it. Both of you wearing masks over there, so communication wasn't very clear, and maybe there was a lot of lies, deception, deceit, things not being said in the relationship that needed to be said. So it seems like that relationship had fallen apart. Also, it didn't appear to be exactly what you wanted. You can see this woman looking in the mirror. What you thought the relationship was about was really not what it was about. and it caused a lot of anxiety, stress, depression. Maybe there was a lot of deception, things going on behind your back. So it seems like, this relationship did not really work out. And it caused you feeling, very anxious, made you feel very anxious, very stressed, and you maybe you had unrealistic expectations of that relationship, but it really didn't work out the way you wanted it to go. So it seems like you put an end to that relationship and you have now moved on. You are still mourning the loss of that relationship, but you are looking to the future and you're trying to make some inroads into moving on. So it seems like you're spending a lot more time thinking about your spiritual growth. You've got a Hierophant card over here. You've learned a lot of lessons, spiritual lessons, and you have even questioned your belief system. It seems you've even questioned commitment. The need for commitment. So maybe this is what has been going on. It seems like you are now focusing a lot more on money. You're also getting a lot of advice from people as well with a Hierophant card. So maybe you've been seeking some kind of counseling or getting some kind of advice that has been helping you move forward. Now, what's going on with you? It seems like you have met somebody. You've got the Six of Swords over here. There's somebody in your arena that's helping you get over that situation. This person might be a really good friend, but they're helping you sort out the problems or sort through the problems. So the Six of Swords moving away from that difficult situation, that heartbreak situation, and trying to come up with new plans, new strategies on how to cope with it, but also, understanding what really happened. And this person seems to be there, lending that a shoulder to cry on, and you seem to be very, very interested in this particular person. Now, what's going on around you? You've got the Emperor card over here, so this is how people see you. They see you as somebody that is maybe aloof from the situation, but very organized, a person in authority, maybe keeping to themselves, but somebody who knows exactly what they want, and somebody who is very much in control. And that's how people see you. And you are taking control back of your life again. So you've got the Hermit card over here. So, you want to find the truth as to what happened in the past. It seems like you are searching for answers over there in your hopes and fears. And, it seems like you do want to focus on your work, but you also want a lot of enlightenment. This is your card. So it seems like, you've withdrawn into yourself and you're focusing more on your work. You might be focusing on study, or maybe doing some kind of new course, or maybe that's what you want to do and to advance yourself. So it looks like you are now putting all your efforts and energies into your own. You're investing in yourself, it seems. And even with this card over here, the Seven of Pentacles, investing your time and effort into yourself and into your work rather than into anybody else, it seems. You've got the Knight of Rods coming in over here, the Five of Swords, and you've got the Eight of Swords. So with the Knight of Rods, it looks like, this could be somebody, some energy coming in for you, somebody coming in with an offer, who might be a fire sign person, so it could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person, but this could also be you moving on and going and working somewhere else or pursuing your career. There's a lot of communication. If this is a fire sign person, there's a lot of communication coming in from this person. But with the Knight of Rods, it's also about moving home or moving off to go and work somewhere else. So that's why it might be where you are focusing your energy on your career and, getting on, moving on with things. You're still very, very heartbroken about what happened. You've got that Five of Swords over there. It's a lot of regret, a lot of betrayal from that past relationship. And maybe you felt like you gave your love to this person and they didn't reciprocate it. So it seems like, you are still very, very miserable about it. You're still looking to the past and crying about it, but you're on that bridge of recovery. So you are recovering from it and you are starting to see it as water under the bridge so that you are moving on from it. So you are coming to terms with what happened. Here again, still mourning the loss of that old relationship. There seems like there might be somebody in the background over there that is going to be making an offer to you. With that Eight of Swords still being tied up by the previous relationship and whatever you dealt with within it. So you're focusing too much on that old relationship. Even here, looking to the past too much. There are people that are interested in you, so you need to turn your back and look at them. That means that if there's opportunities that present themselves to you, you need to grab it. Don't ignore any kind of offers that are being made. It might end up being something that gets you out of any kind of depression that you're going through. So you need to take that focus out of that feeling down and depressed and move it on. And it seems like there are people that are interested in you, but you need to see it. So, even in this person that's helping you get through the situation might be somebody that you who is interested in having a relationship with you, but you won't know if you keep focusing on a past relationship. You need to let go of that relationship as with that death card, and move forward. You need to see that sunrise. Don't keep focusing on this gravestone. You need to look up and see the sunrise. So I'm just going to draw some cards from the Archangel Power Tarot. You've got the Queen of Raphael, which says, follow your heart, a love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. So the Queen of Raphael is about healing. Raphael is about healing, but it's also, being still feeling a bit depressed and down. And but this is a new phase that's beginning for you. So you need to let go of the past and heal from it. Let go of that old relationship. You've got the Seven of Michael over here. So it says there's a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details. So there's some kind of fork in the road, a decision that you have to make, whether you can walk in the light or walk in the dark. So you can either, continue being obsessed with that old relationship, or take the path where, it opens up the space so that you can meet more people and bring more light into your life. So you have some kind of new decision that you have to make about going out there and socializing. And you've got the Three of Ariel over here. So you are very work focused. Do what you love, a great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors, working with others in a cooperative manner. So this is about, the Three of Pentacles, working with a whole bunch of other people, getting your opinions heard by other people and getting respect and focusing on that work. But this is about group working, and it seems like you need to pursue something where you come into contact with a lot more people, and you might meet this person on the work front, and they might be a relationship that you can pursue, and it seems like that is the way to get out of feeling lonely or get over a past relationship that didn't work out for you. You do need to socialize a lot more. So I hope that this reading has resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Leave me some comments if it has. And thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.